Shante, Brown Sugar Talk, under Black Unicorns. So let me tell y'all. So when I first moved into this apartment, I had I know I told y'all this is like in October, and I had I had a situation at the homeless shelter. First off, with my family, I had a situation, and me and my son didn't do anything. I was just telling her that I had the PTSD and anxiety. My auntie got upset. My cousins came over to jump me and all this different stuff. One cousin was like, I'm not the same person. This is something I said to Kunta before when I first moved down to Texas. So anyway, back to the other story. So now I go to a homeless shelter, and these girls or these women, it's like a heavyset woman and another lady, and they say they sisters, and they die, whatever. One of the sisters, the one that's not heavyset, she kind of like ditzy or something like that, like something wrong with her, because she just keep trying to follow everything by the book. She like, well, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. I don't know, something wrong with her. So anyway, I get to the one day she ended up starting to fight with me over a damn sandwich. Like, I fixed my son a sandwich, and again, just like Terrence, you see what I'm saying? So I'm fixing my son a sandwich. She in the kitchen trying to start a fight. Again, it's still not clicking with me, because sometimes it's like I don't really go through my past like that, but now that they consistently doing the same stuff over and over again, so she get mad at me about a damn sandwich. So she called me a bitch. I'm like, call me another bitch. Again, just like the people down here, when I was getting into the argument, the daughter kept saying, call me another, call me another, call my mama another. So anyway, we go do that stuff. They put us out of the shelter. I had just started a job. I had just started my son's school. And that's when the housing people finally called me. I think we spent like 2 or 3 weeks inside the car by the bus. And so we buy the bus, and then, like I said, they called me. So they gave me the interview. And I'm just like, I had already went through, like, just write down what happened or whatever. I'm interviewing the interview. I tell the lady, I have been raped 12 times, whatever. She said, well, I don't want you to call this domestic violence. I said, okay. I was like, because I'm not in a domestic violence situation right now. Not even thinking, y'all, because all we've been doing is just going through bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Stuff that we don't even, like, some of it, you just like, that don't sound right. Like, why I can't get the money now? Or why can't I do this right now? Or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Instead of a person actually coming and having a talk with me like a regular fucking human being, they keep on doing all this other stuff, like, bro, they can't communicate with me for whatever reason. So, anyway, this is the most work I've done in a long time. Like, the work that has been lost or whatever through the storage. So, in the storage or whatever, I asked the lady, I say, she said, yeah, we can help you with the storage. She said, we'll be able to help you with a few bills and all this different stuff. Y'all, as soon as I get in this house, they tell me they can't help me with anything. I was like, what? Like, the only thing they help me with, they supposedly helped me with, because this was a story. They wanted me to pay a deposit. And I'm like, nah, if I live in Illinois and you check my deposit history, the last time I had to pay a deposit, y'all gave me money back. The last time I lived in a house, apartment, y'all gave me the money back. So she was on the phone, yeah, it's $643. I said, that ain't no fucking way. Like, I'm not paying that shit. Like, how the fuck? Yeah, it's gonna be double what the last bill was, because why would it be double what the last bill was and I ain't got no fucking money? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm moving straight out of homelessness and you gonna tell me I gotta pay? I was like, nah, we finna go. Like, we finna fucking live on the bus then, because I ain't paying that much money. So then she was like, well, we'll split it up down, like, to 3 something or whatever. And this the lady at the place that's giving us the house. Well, we'll pay some of it or whatever, and you gotta pay the other half. And it's like I shouldn't be paying nothing because as far as like bills go in Illinois, like I don't have any. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have nothing. When I left her, I didn't have a bill. I paid the bills. Every bill I had, I got a check back. Like I got a check in the mail to say, here you had, this is your deposit back. So like I said, like what I'm saying, that's some okie doke shit. So then we get in here, they stealing the electricity, just like my mama house. They stealing all this shit. Cuban, he put a plug next door to the other people's house. And so the people, they didn't have power. So they was actually using my mama power from next door. Not only that, they had roaches. So then my mom got roaches again real bad. So, again, repeating the stories. Let me tell y'all what else they did. We got a dog one day. And they broke into my mama's house when I was in Texas, right? My mama called. She said they broke in the house and they actually shit in one of the beds. Like in the kids' beds. Like they actually pooped in the beds. I'm like, what's going on? So one day we come home and my son, he said the same thing. He said, he just asked me. He said, Mama, why was all that poop in our apartment? I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking about, I believe somebody actually broke into our house because I had just got everything and I got the dogs. And it was just like little spots of poop everywhere on the floor. Like it was like it was lined up. Like somebody came in there with a gun, with like some kind of gun and just like started putting like poop spots in the floor. Like I'm talking about it was like lined up like 4x3 or something like that. And my son said, I said, yeah, it's like somebody had to have tried to come in here. Nobody had a key. It was just me and my son. Then the other thing was my son's keys kept coming up missing. Whatever reason at school, my son's key come up missing. Again, my son's key come up missing. And I'm like, he not that irresponsible. The whole time, throughout all this stuff, he has not been irresponsible. He has only broken one iPad, and the reason why he broke it because we was chasing him around the car and he had it in his hand. That's the only reason it got broken. They told us at the then he had a tablet. They told me at the school that he threw the tablet. He said, I didn't throw that tablet. Like, he's like, I didn't do that. They said, yeah, he tossed it to the guy. I was like, okay, well, show me the video. They just kept lying on my son. They just kept, like, taking the stories and, like, kept, like, following it or whatever. So, push come to shove today. October 6th, I lost my stuff in the storage. And it's like, well, I could have tried something. And the guy was like actually saying, well, if you call me early enough, I'll be able to help you. I called him early enough. He didn't want to help me. I tell these people early enough they don't want to help. She gonna wait all the way till now and say, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your stuff. And she said, this will be the final time that we pay the bill or something. I'm like, why? You never paid the bill in the first place. So I'm just like, what's up with the games? Like, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, what's up with the games, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the fuck up with the games? And I'm consistently telling you to stay away from me. Like, I done stayed away from y'all. I done got my shit and left y'all. Y'all called me back here only to put me through bullshit again. The same reason I fucking left. Why would you want to, like, it's like, what's the purpose of you having my stuff? Then the guy say, well, they might give you your pictures. Let me call for that too. My pictures, my personal items back. He was like, if they don't feel like it's personal, they don't have to give it back to you. They trying to make an excuse for all the shit they done stole from me. You went through my computer. You went through my phone. You put devices in my car. You cannot make excuses for that. You actually had men follow me to fuck me. And I didn't want to fuck them. You killed my mama. You killed my grandmama. What the fuck more do you want? Then I get to the gym. Here go this motherfucker that stole the damn B pen. He up in there walking around. You know you stole it. I was gonna say something. I was like, nah, just do the gym. And so then he started trying to wave at me. He said, you keep focusing out the window. Do you understand that I don't want to talk to you? Like, are you understanding it? You see what I'm saying? How bold would a dog? This fucking he a stalker. I really do think he a stalker. I don't have any proof. I don't know what to say to him. Nothing, because if I say something, I'm hit with one of them fucking weights. It ain't no way we should be going through this. Involuntarily going through shit that we don't need to go through. And y'all keep trying not to send it out like it's domestic. This is domestic violence. The whole fucking time it's been domestic violence.